My name's Joe. Welcome to the channel where I help you make better coffee and give you honest reviews. Today, I am trying what I believe to be the world's most expensive coffee. This is called Black Ivory. It is, I know you maybe have heard of Kopi Luwak, which is a cat civet poop coffee. This is from an elephant. So this is elephant poop coffee. Apparently it's from Indonesia. It's very expensive. It is about $1,000 a pound. I have a total of 35 grams here, and we're gonna try to dial it in 2 attempts. I'm hoping the first one, I do have the Lelit Bianca. I cleaned it. I made sure everything is super ready to go. And, you know, I have flow control, so I can probably save the shot a little bit if it does come out a little weird. But before we get into that, I'm going to make sure everybody knows that today is the last day to enter into our giveaway for the Terra Cafe. So make sure you click in the link in the description below. I haven't posted it there yet, but after I post this video, you can click on the link there and enter to win. We're gonna make that decision tomorrow on who wins. We're gonna draw the winner. All right, so let's get started here. This is very beautiful. I mean, the box is very nice. I really like the look and feel and everything. I can actually smell, now this one was cognac barrel aged, so it was aged in a barrel, I'm assuming with the green beans, and you can smell sort of the cognac flavor a little bit through the bag. But with that said, let's be very, very careful, very delicate to not waste any of this coffee. So I am going to put the DF64 through its paces. We're gonna put it through here. Hopefully everything goes well and we don't waste any of this. All right, here is the first little bit of beans here. I don't know if you can get in there at all, but it is wow. It's a quite intense smell. I don't know what this, I mean, I definitely get like cognac, butter. This is unlike any coffee I've ever smelled in my life. I would, yeah, like cocoa beans, very specifically like the bean, not the actual like cocoa. It's very interesting. Let me get 15 grams out. This is wild. So this little baggie here is 35 grams, and it's, I believe, $100. So, or somewhere around that. So we are dealing with very delicate coffee here. So. Oh, definitely don't want to lose that. It's like 25 cents right there, maybe more, maybe $1. Okay. All right, we're exactly at 15.1 grams. Now, I want to compare the darkness here because I really want to try to get dang close to where I was at with this. Now, this is slightly darker, not by a lot, but by a little bit, I think. What do you think, Kaylin? Slightly darker?
A little bit darker.
So I think I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna just make a very, very minor adjustment on the DF64. I'm talking like, I moved it like a tiny bit. Hopefully this comes out good. I'm very, very nervous to make sure we don't waste any coffee here. All right. So I've already, like I said, cleaned out the machine. I made sure everything is ready to go. I'm going to go directly, and I'm even going to clean this out because I don't want to screw anything up here. I don't want to get any bad coffee in. So let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. It looks good. Looks like it, like reasonably fluffy. It should be pretty good coffee grinds. All right, I'm gonna see if I have my little WDT here, and we are gonna just fluff this up a little bit. Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, the coffee looks perfect. This is like the most delicate I've ever been with making sure I get every little bit in here. I get all this stuff out of the way. All right. All right. It smells like, I'm telling you, the smell on this is just something different. Kaylin, give it a sniff. My camera wife is sniffing.
Oh, it smells weird.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what to.
I don't want to say like chemically because that's.
No, it's not. No, it's not chemical. It's like. I think it's the con. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Maybe it's what the bowels of a elephant would smell like. All right, here we go. Whew! It's the final countdown here, folks. All right, I'm going to use the B+. I made sure that was very clean as well. Rinsed it extremely well. All right. I'm going to even put my scale under here. All right, so I'm going to start with a lot of water. We're going to make sure it gets pre-infused nicely. Okay, we're definitely not. We're going to have to go. We're definitely going to have to go finer. Yeah. That's all right, though. Let's give it a taste anyways. This is definitely not the level that we're looking for. Surprisingly, you're going to have to go finer on this, which makes me wonder. Normally, when you get darker coffee, you go less fine because lighter coffee is more dense. So this is very strange to me, but I mean, this is the most weird smelling coffee I've ever smelled in my life. All right, here we go. It's odd. It's very odd. Wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say. It's like the weirdest, it's the most strange coffee flavor I've ever had in my life. In a good way. It's not bad. It's just like,
Interesting.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's the cognac or what, but there is a flavor in there that is definitely different than any other coffee I've had before. I'm also going to lower the temp on here to like 198. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this off to the side. We're going to try one more time. Let's not get it wrong. All right, so I'm going to adjust this to like a decent bit, probably like here. That's probably good. All right. That should be pretty good, I think. Maybe just a touch. The DF64, I'm a little new to it, so hopefully I got this dang close. You got that off? Okay. All right, so let's knock this out. Let me get this out of here. Came out clean. That was a clean puck. I'm still going to rinse it and everything. I'm going to make sure everything is super clean so we don't, you know, taint the flavor in any way. Okay, so round 2. Fight. Let's see how this goes. So we're going 15 grams again. All right, there's 15.1 grams. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. I still can't get over the smell of this. It's like it's so bizarre.
You're gonna have to split this one with me.
We'll make sure it's this. Hopefully this one, I think the adjustment I made is going to be pretty dang close to
I don't
good.
think we have enough for a third.
Probably not, no. No, we definitely don't. It's definitely finer. One thing too, just as like a note here, and I'm not sure if anybody had questions or anything, but we'll definitely take questions if you have them. Just put them in the comment section. We're going to try to focus a little bit here, but probably after I'll answer more questions. Okay. So we're doing that. Going to WDT a little bit.
Somebody said it brews fast because it's less dosage.
I always use 15 grams. 15 grams was what I was using with that coffee, so it should be pretty equivalent. It might be the fact that it went through an animal's intestines and somehow that does some weird things to the density of the coffee in general. So yeah, I don't know. That's definitely possible as well. Maybe it retains more. I don't know. It's very. There's a lot of different arguments for it. It could be that yeah, I don't know. The regions are different. It's Indonesian coffee. There's a lot of differences here.
What is Gaggia coffee?
Geisha coffee is like very expensive coffee. It's I think Panamanian coffee.
Well, Double O tried it. First
Yeah, it's very expensive as well.
They tried some Kopi Luwak.
Kopi Luwak is also crazy expensive. I think Geisha coffee is more renowned. One of the newer coffees around is I don't even know how to. It's called the Eugenides, I think, and that's become kind of popular. It's very expensive and very hard to find, but you know. Okay, let's see how this one comes out. Come on, be good. Be good to me. All right, we're going to tar this in. Pre-infuse.
Too fast.
Really? What we're going to do is kind of like a spro over then. Let it kind of go real slow. I'm going to go a little longer, actually. We're just going to try it as an Americano then. Wow, that's crazy. I made a pretty big adjustment. And it really didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually better though this time. There is this, whatever you smell on the coffee, and to anybody that's maybe tried this before, if you smell it, you know exactly what we're talking about. There is a very distinct, like, cognac, I don't know. It's very, like, woody smell that is just very strange. That flavor definitely comes through. It's very interesting. I've never tried a flavor like this in a coffee before, so it's unique for sure. Yeah, that one's a lot better. Did you try this one, Kaylin? There's actually like I think there's kind of like hints of like banana and almost like a fermented flavor almost, in a like kind of like a Belgian yeast almost.
I definitely get that banana.
Yeah, the banana flavor definitely is coming through. There's definitely banana in that. It's very strange.
That is really weird. I would not expect to taste banana in coffee.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely a strong banana flavor. It's not very bitter, especially, yeah, it's not very bitter. It's pretty good. I don't think I can score this just because it's a ridiculous coffee with.
It's also like not 100% dialed in.
Yeah, it's not dialed in. Yeah,
So what are the differences between the first cup and the second one?
Okay, that's a good question. So this was the first cup, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was I did a 5-point turn on that, on the DF64, which generally with the SSP burrs that I have in there, it makes a pretty big difference. And it did. I mean, when you looked at the grinds, it was different. So I'm surprised we didn't get more. We did get a little bit more pressure buildup, but it was like a 4-bar shot versus a 2-bar shot. But let me taste this and compare. These flavors are like more muddy. I don't get the banana at all, actually, in this.
No banana.
It's kind of, this is really weird, is that the banana flavor that is extremely prevalent in this cup is not very prevalent in that cup.
Hit me with those bananas one more time.
It's pretty good. It reminds me of like a Bananas Foster or something, where you kind of have that cognac flavor with the bananas. Yeah, I would. The only thing that's missing is cinnamon. Throw cinnamon in that, and you got a Bananas Foster, right? Isn't that what that is?
I don't know.
I think it's with cinnamon. Maybe it's with chocolate. I don't know. But yeah, it definitely has that kind of melding there. Yeah, man, that's an interesting coffee. I've never had anything like it. You definitely won't. You buy this coffee, one, for like the mission sort of. It seems like they have like kind of a mission to help elephants and stuff like that. But, and like their local community where they create this coffee.
Thailand.
Yeah, it's in Thailand. No, Indonesia, I think. Or is that the same thing? I don't freaking know.
Thailand.
It's Thailand?
Yeah, helping the families and support the caregiving of.
Oh, the Kingdom of, yeah, origin is the Kingdom of Thailand. Makes sense. There's, I think, a lot of, there's a lot of elephants there.
Still look at those beans.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you these for sure. There's definitely, What's interesting too is like there's some small ones and then there's some way bigger ones. So it could be interesting. Maybe it's possible to.
Is it a blend?
Well, I don't even think it's a blend. One, I think what's happening is they're taking the elephant's dung. They're like taking the poop and they're literally sifting the green coffee from it. So if that, I don't know how they do it, but if they're letting them eat wild coffee beans or just like kind of peruse and eat whatever coffee beans they want, you're gonna get more ripe, less ripe coffee in there. So I think
Interesting perspective.
I think no matter what, you're gonna have a blend of some different, even if you kept it all the same coffee, unless you like specifically let them eat only certain coffee beans. I don't know. I'm sure it's not quite that controlled. But yeah. Yeah, weirdest coffee. So it's so interesting. If you want to have an experience of something in coffee that you've never tried before and have a totally different flavor, I'd say go for it. Again, obviously, if you're willing to spend the money, it's not cheap, but you will have an interesting experience with the coffee. It's definitely a different flavor profile than almost any coffee you've ever had before. I've never had bananas and cognac flavors in a coffee before. So yeah, anyways, if anybody has questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Again, don't forget to enter to win the Terra Cafe. I'll leave the link in the description after I jump off this live stream. And today is the last day, so definitely go ahead and enter to win in that one. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks again.